page talking about I'm gonna show out. It's just my life. You can't get mad. Get the off my page. Tell me I'm gonna show out. I ain't no show out. I earn my shit the hard way.
And I'm gonna state that emphatically. But just as emphatically, I'm going to remind everybody it is my opinion because of what I feel about him, what we believe and what we don't. So long as we concede that we have no way of knowing definitively what the truth is.
Tensions erupted on social media when Floyd Mayweather confronted Stephen A. Smith during a heated Instagram live session following explosive allegations that Mayweather was involved in a staggering $420 million scam, the undefeated boxing legend. Known for his lavish lifestyle and sharp business moves, didn't hold back as he directly addressed Smith's recent comments that questioned his financial integrity, with thousands of fans tuning in. Mayweather fiercely defended himself, insisting that the allegations were baseless and fueled by jealousy and misinformation.
Ladies and gentlemen, chaos broke out. And I'm not talking about legit, bona fide boxing, pure boxing chaos. I'm talking about the kind of stuff that's just embarrassing. Look at this here, please.
He went even further, citing rumors that Mayweather may have been the victim of a $402 million scam related to the Manhattan real estate deal. Smith proposed the question many are now wondering if Mayweather really is a billionaire. Why is he still fighting guys with no professional boxing pedigree in venues that feel more like spectacles than sport?
Smith has recently expressed strong criticism regarding Floyd Mayweather Jr. financial claims, especially in light of allegations surrounding a $42 million fraud. Smith questioned the authenticity of Mayweather's reported wealth, suggesting that his lavish lifestyle and continued exhibition matches might indicate financial instability.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. I mean, we all know him, the tremendous, talented boxer, but people don't realize how smart he is in business, especially real estate. He just did a blockbuster deal, forget about it. Upper Manhattan, 1,000 units, consisting of 60 buildings, affordable housing, $402 million purchase price. The seller, Black Spruce Management. This is going to be a monster, huge deal. Already a very big portion of it already closed. The remaining portion should be closing the beginning of 2025. This is a guy who believes in long-term wealth, generational wealth. He's heavily involved in skyscrapers. Now he's getting very, very big in affordable housing in Upper Manhattan. Tremendous deal. $402 million. Once again, 1,000 units, 60 buildings. Forget about it, Maron. That's what I'm talking about. That's smart. That's generational wealth, in my opinion. Not financial advice, not a financial planner, but very, very impressed. Floyd Mayweather Jr., not too shabby. V for victory.
He emphasized that Mayweather's extravagant spending habits, such as his $13 million Super Bowl suite and a watch collection valued at approximately $100 million, could be unsustainable without substantial income sources. Smith's commentary reflects growing skepticism about Mayweather's financial transparency and the potential consequences of his spending patterns.
So my next guest is arguably the best professional boxer in history, or certainly the most financially successful boxer. Retiring with a 15-0 pro record, he has taken the world of business by storm with that same singular focus and drive. Joining me now, boxing legend and one premier nutritional supplements founder, Floyd Money Mayweather. All right, Floyd, it's great seeing you, my man. I interviewed you 10 years ago before your last fight, and we played a short clip of it, and you said, listen, I enjoy being a villain. Here's the thing. You crafted a persona, and you used it for success in the ring. You've used it for success out of the ring, and I saw this interview in Forbes where you talked about the things that it takes to be successful, and it's still working for you.
Had a great team, just doing my homework, took my time, very, very smart. And I'm saying I wasn't the only one that was smart.
Smith has been critical of Floyd Mayweather's decision to continue fighting after retirement. Speaking after Mayweather's exhibition bouts, Smith argued that Floyd, being one of the greatest boxers ever, should be more selective. About who he steps into the ring with, he said, Mayweather's exhibitions against lesser-known opponents were tarnishing his legendary legacy and making the sport look like a spectacle rather than real competition. Smith emphasized that not everyone deserves to share the ring with a fighter of Mayweather's caliber.
Well, let me get to you, because I understand that you have retired. You're 50-0. You walked away from the game. You made a lot of money, but you did make news sometime last year when people were talking about you returning. Now, you're 43 years old, okay? You made more money than any boxer in history, but I'll be damned if you're going to be on this show and I ain't going to ask you, are you thinking about coming back, Floyd Money Mayweather, with the Terrence Crawford, with a Manny Pacquiao still fighting, with Errol Spence Jr., who got in a car accident, and God bless him, thank goodness that he's okay. But there's a few cats in the welterweight division. I want to know where your head is at as it pertains to you.
During his appearance on First Take with Steven, a Smith and Max Kellerman Floyd, Mayweather gave an in-depth look into the business side of boxing. He explained that his success wasn't just due to his skills in the ring, but also his ability to control the financial aspects of his career. Mayweather stressed that while many fighters focus only on winning belts, he focused on securing ownership, smart negotiations, and maximizing profits. He proudly highlighted how he became his own boss, creating Mayweather Promotions and ensuring he kept the lion's share of his fight earnings, changing the blueprint for future athletes.
To Telefimo for doing what he did, but I mean, once again, we can't judge a guy. A guy is not great because he won one fight. To become a legendary great fighter, you must continue to go out there and beat good fighters and beat great fighters.
So, Floyd, what I mean is promoters are siloed with networks. We know who's where, right? So we're not even just asking purely about Teofimo, because, of course, you're right. It's difficult for business reasons to cross networks, cross promotion, all that stuff, right? Everyone wants what they want. What we're really interested in, at least I'll speak for myself, I believe Stephen A. as well, is that the best fight the best regardless, just as fans. And you're saying you're willing to sit down with other promoters on different networks and see if those fights can happen. Teofimo or someone on DAZN, doesn't matter to us. That's very, like, from the boxing fans' point of view, that's what they want to hear.
Smith, known for his fervent sports commentary, offered a detailed analysis of the May 2, 2015 bout between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao. Prior to the fight, Smith predicted a Mayweather victory, citing his superior size, reach, and defensive skills. He believed Mayweather's ability to control the pace and distance would neutralize Pacquiao's aggressive style.
When you can't hit somebody, it demoralizes you. Manny Pacquiao actually looked like he quit. He looked so frustrated, so demoralized, because he got so schooled. He trapped Floyd Mayweather against the ropes. 1 minute, Floyd Mayweather is doing a rope-a-dope. The next minute, he'll grab him and he holds him, because that's what Floyd will do. He tried to trap him in the corner. Floyd kept escaping. Floyd was sitting there right in front of his face. The next thing you know, he was gone. Manny Pacquiao connected on 19% of his punches. 81% of his punches. This speed demon that y'all were talking about. This dude with the hands so fast, so much faster than Floyd Money Mayweather, so much more skilled than Floyd Money Mayweather, so much more powerful than Floyd Money Mayweather, was hitting nothing but air. He got essentially embarrassed, not because it was literal embarrassment from the perspective that.
During the fight, Smith observed that Mayweather effectively executed his game plan, utilizing his jab and footwork to keep Pacquiao at bay. He noted that Pacquiao struggled to land significant punches, while Mayweather's precision and defense dictated the bout's rhythm. Smith acknowledged that while the fight lacked the anticipated fireworks, it showcased Mayweather's technical mastery.
He said when we were on the phone talking, Manny Pacquiao said, I'm a congressman. I have opportunities after boxing is over. This is all that he does. He literally said, what if I lose? He said that to me. And I was like, what? Those words came out of Floyd Mayweather's mouth. He is saying that he will take a 45-55 split. He will take the 45%. He is saying that he has capitulated to any and all drug testing mandates that you have incorporated. He has called you out. I'm saying because of the Manny Pacquiao I saw yesterday, that Floyd is ducking. Because
Stephen A says duck it.
Well, I have to only from this standpoint. He's saying whatever it takes, please get in the ring with me. Well, I got to give Conor McGregor credit for lasting this long. He deserves a hell of a lot of credit. He never fought professionally as a fighter, and to last as long as he lasted deserved a lot of credit. I thought he won the first 2 rounds. I think it was the 8th or the 9th round I had even. Outside of that, Floyd Money Mayweather stalked him tirelessly. He kept coming. He was blocking a lot of shots. He was making him miss a lot of shots. Didn't quite understand why he was turning his back to him and putting himself in a position to get chopped in the back of the head. I guess he wanted to expose the fact that Conor McGregor might, just innately employ UFC tactics or whatever the case may be. But in the end, I just thought that Conor McGregor was out on his feet. He got out of gas. He was taking some good shots, no doubt. He was hurt. But more than that, he was exhausted. He had never been in a boxing match. UFC 5-minute rounds is entirely different than 12 3-minute rounds. Floyd knew that, obviously. He's an expert at this. You came into his domain, and he worked it against him by making sure he punched him.
But we were in Jacksonville, Florida. The Philadelphia Eagles were playing the New England Patriots in the Super Bowl. And I'll go up to Floyd. You can't play around with Gaddy. You gotta take him out. I'm just telling you, we in the VIP section. Floyd grabs me, pulls me close to him. Ain't no motherfucker with 6 losses beating me. Ever forget that?
Yeah.
I said, what? He said, I said, ain't no motherfucker with 6 losses ever beating me. Watch. I said, fine, I'ma beat you. Fight was in Atlantic City.
Yeah.
I flew back from Jacksonville, and I went to Atlantic City for the next week for the fight. And Floyd beat that brother. Oh, he stole bad. It was bad. Floyd hit that brother with like 6 straight rights. I said, oh my God, just picked him apart.
What I mean by that is, I'm not talking about on the street, anything like that. Boxing is your thing, ladies and gentlemen. You can't see just anybody on the basketball court playing against LeBron James. He won't do it. He doesn't have to. It's a waste of his time. You might see footages of Dwayne Wade training his son. You don't see Dwayne Wade playing against just anybody. He's not doing it. You haven't earned that privilege. It's a privilege to be in the company of greatness, in their venue, in their habitat, in their specialized, home per se. What are your thoughts on Stephen A. Smith's recent comments about Floyd Mayweather's financial status? Let us know in the comments.